Hey guys, we're back with another Dragon Ball figure review today. We're going to be looking at the Masterlise Outside, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Beast Gohan. Now, this figure is something I would consider extremely special. I'll be going over the details throughout the video, but you had to get this figure through, I would say, non-conventional methods. This wasn't a Kuji figure that you could go just play a Kuji, or this wasn't a show release that you could wait for in America. This is a Japanese exclusive figure that you can only get through the Jump magazine by submitting a ticket, I think back in later 2025. I want to say October or something like that. And the figures just got shipped in Japan the past week. I ordered mine through Buyee. I was able to secure mine for about $120. That was before tax, before shipping. And I just got it. Super excited to talk about it, and we'll get right into the video. Okay, let's talk about the goods and the bads of the figure. I like to compare both sides to kind of see where I stand with the figure in a whole. Starting off with the goods, the sculpt is absolute perfection. This thing captures Toyotaro's unique style perfectly. It's got an amazing paint job as well. You can see the battle damage, the blood that is coming from Gohan's arm, like UI Goku's body, the battle damage, and then the shading that you kind of see on this figure is, I would say, the best shading we've seen from any Dragon Ball figure, flat out. It replicates this Kamehameha wave effect where their hands are brighter, their chest areas are brighter, and some of their gi changes color, kind of replicating the light that's coming out of the Kamehameha from their hands. And I think that it was executed in a super tasteful way, because I could see a situation where if this wasn't handled correctly, it would kind of be a little too much, if you know what I mean. But the way that they executed it on this figure is incredible. All right, now let's talk about the bads of the figure. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, if you thought I would say anything negative about this figure, I don't know what to tell you. This, like, I still can't believe that we got a figure like this. Like, the not only is it was it perfectly executed art wise, the concept of the idea was really, really cool. Like, who would have thought? You know what? Let's take Goku's strongest form. Let's take Gohan's strongest form in Dragon Ball Super. Let's squish them together, make them do the father-son Kamehameha from the Cell arc, which is like one of the best Dragon Ball moments of all time. Like, this thing's it's super hype. It's Dragon Ball Super, which we don't get a lot of figures for, and then the quality is just next level. Like, I can't gush about this figure enough. Okay, so for the final score, I am giving this figure a very obvious 10 out of 10. This figure is incredible. There are no negatives to it, and the positives are, I don't know, they're just through the roof of the positives that I'm used to from just Dragon Ball Masterlise figures in general. All right, I wanted to show them off with a few other Masterlise figures that I personally would pair them off with. We're gonna start it off by showing them with the current UI Goku and the current Beast Gohan. I'll be using the Chronicle of Goku, UI Goku, and I'll be using the Omnibus Beast Last One Prize Beast Gohan. So I just wanted to show this together here, because just to show that, yeah, it's a Masterlise outside, so as we would expect, it would scale relative to Masterlise figures. All right, next figures I would like to show this figure off with is the Masterlise Jiren that we have, and then the Maximadic Evolution Blue Vegeta. I kind of thought of this by just saying, hey, it's Ultra Instinct Goku. What's Ultra Instinct from? It's from the Tournament of Power saga. Let's grab some of the figures that we have from the Tournament of Power. So went ahead and just grabbed my Maximadic Evolution Blue Vegeta and my Jiren, put it together. I mean, they look pretty cool together. It can kind of be like a what if Goku and Gohan kind of work together to beat I don't know, but they look good together. Like, Dragon Ball Super figures typically look pretty good together, just because such a big color palette that you kind of could just throw onto a shelf. It's very aesthetic, very pretty. Next up, with some more Dragon Ball Super stuff, but this time focusing more on the Gohan side of things, we got the Cell Max, I think it's Masterlise, and the Omnibus Beast Orange Piccolo. I really like the look of this, mainly because I think the color palette of Cell Max, Orange Piccolo, and Beast Gohan all together is very, very nice to look at. Like, you got super bright reds and greens on Cell Max. You got a bright orange and purple on Orange Piccolo, and then you got the silver, you know, and then purple on Beast that all look very good. And then, I mean, even now you got the orange pants from UI Goku. So the colors on this look very, very pretty. Looks very, very cool. Very nice setup. And I actually think this one would make more sense than the Jiren one. But regardless, these are just fun shelves I'm putting together. Kind of taking the, you know, the Goku side, the Gohan side, who would they have been fighting? This is kind of what I came up with. Another combination that I want to show off is, this one's a little bit more personal since not everyone would have this figure. In fact, I had actually had John's Hobby Room commission this one for me. Black Frieza. So he took the MSP Frieza and turned into Black Frieza, and this is what I requested because I knew this Beast Gohan, this UI Goku was coming out, and I thought, what other foe could Ultra Instinct Goku and Beast Gohan be this fucked up from? I just thought Black Frieza was the best person to go with. So I had John, he commissioned this. He made it for me, and I love the pairing. It looks phenomenal. It works so well together, and out of all the pairings that I have, I feel like this one makes the most sense, but I kind of just threw this one in at the end because, you know, no one's really going to have a Black Frieza figure yet, so this one's just more so me kind of showing off, you know. Alright, and now you may be wondering, where can I secure this amazing father-son figure? Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video, this was a Jump Magazine sort of exclusive figure that you had to submit a ticket through. So obviously, you know, whether you're in the States or you're some part of Europe, yada yada, we don't have access to this figure domestically. So what you would need to do is you would need to go through some sort of proxy service or some sort of service that ships from Japan. So I have two places that I would recommend. My first recommendation would be Jump Ichiban. At the time of this recording, they do have the figure in stock and it's sitting at about $190. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, but when you factor in the shipping cost and you compare it to proxy services, it's not that bad. I think it actually does end up being a little lower than what we're seeing on proxy services right now. But they ship very, very securely. They ship very, very fast. So you'll get this figure within like a week of it once it gets shipped. And then my second recommendation would be Buyee. Just go through Buyee. You can go onto JP Mercari. You'll find plenty of listings of this figure. At the time of this recording, they're sitting at about 130. They're already starting to climb pretty fast in price. I secured mine for 120 about back in last week. So I would definitely recommend getting this figure sooner rather than later, because this figure, once those 130 listings go away, I can definitely see it start shooting up to 200. So get it while you can, you know, whip out those credit cards, open up your wallets. I do definitely recommend get it now before this thing is nigh obtainable. I can even see it reaching, you know, Dragon Ball Memory Kuji prices. Anyways, that was all my thoughts on this figure. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think of this figure in the comments below. I definitely recommend going to pick this figure up if you can. It looks like a very good piece that you could throw on any sort of Dragon Ball Super shelf that you're making. We're going to be getting new Dragon Ball Super figures any day now too, with Dragon Ball Super returning. So, hey, I think this is a good figure to get now and invest in, because your shelves are going to look fantastic in the next few years, I would say. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.